The MAGA crowd is made up of dumb people, like super dumb people, and they fall for it. Did you guys see this? A man in India says he made thousands of dollars scamming super dumb MAGA fans with a fake AI influencer named Emily Hart. Help pay for his medical school. Instagram's algorithm would blow up his fake content daily. He tried a liberal version, but it didn't work. Quote, Democrats know that it's AI slop. The MAGA crowd is made up of dumb people, super dumb people, and they fall for it. And it's like a thirst trap of like a white woman in an American flag bikini. And then there's this other post from like the same AI generated white woman. And it's like, of course, Democrats protest against ICE because they're deporting half their voters. I want to pull up the official Wired article, by the way. I assume most of you guys have seen this article already, but it's so good. She's related to Shrimp Jesus stuff. How can you look at that and think this is a real picture? Like I said, conservatives are just like brutally dumb, like lethally stupid. This was the official Wired post that came out about all of this. I've seen some conservatives start to recycle the good old coming out as conservatives is more risky than coming out as gay. You know? Do you know how hard it is to be a conservative in this country? Oh, so I want to reduce the rights of every single minority. And for some reason, minorities don't like me. What the hell? Oh my God. This scammer used an AI-generated MAGA girl to grift super dumb men. A med student says he's made thousands of dollars selling photos and videos of a young conservative woman he's created using generative tools. He's not alone. Like many medical students, Sam was broke. The 22-year-old aspiring orthopedic surgeon from northern India says he got some money from his parents, but he says he spent most of it subsidizing his licensing exams, and he's still saving up to hopefully immigrate to the US after graduation. So he started searching for ways to make additional money online. Sam, who requested a pseudonym to avoid jeopardizing his medical career and immigration status, tried a few things with varying degrees of legitimacy and success. He made YouTube shorts and sold study notes to other med students. It wasn't until he started scrolling through Instagram feed that he landed on an idea. Why not make an AI-generated girl using Google Gemini's Nano Banana Pro and sell bikini photos of her online? When Sam started posting generic photos of a beautiful, scantily clad woman on Instagram, he was dismayed to find that none of the content was hitting. He turned to Gemini for advice. If you create a generic hot girl, you're competing with a million other models, it said, according to a transcript Sam provided to Wired. This is something that, like, unfortunately, I rarely use this term, but this is an instance where it makes a lot of sense to use this term. This is something that incels literally fundamentally cannot grasp. They actually think, and this has been said for so long in every corner of the internet for forever and off the internet, to be clear, that if you just have boobs, everything else is easy. You just get boobs and then you make money off of the boobs. The boobs generate money. People think that you're supposed to milk the mammaries. Wrong. You milk them and money comes out. Just pennies and nickels and sometimes quarters. Money grows on boobs. People don't know this. Infinite money glitch? Correct. There's no such thing as milk. Milk is a part of the woke mind virus. It doesn't exist. I think Mr. Gnome did that. But this has even been said for the longest time about like fucking Twitch. Like I'm sure you guys, if you guys have been around on Twitch for long enough, you've seen people be like, oh, being a woman is so easy. You just stream on Twitch and have boobs. And as long as you have boobs on Twitch, you did it. You won. And then you can literally just go to the just chatting category on Twitch and scroll. I think it's, yeah, viewers high to low. Man, 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 man. I guess this one, I don't know what this is, to be fair. Man, 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 man. Man. Moid. VTuber. Man. Man, man, man. Man. Well, actually, I don't know. It's not in English. Man. Hey, it's us. Man. I guess this is a variety. Oh, this is the Critical Role channel. Man. And then finally, we get women. Surprisingly, shockingly, no breasts. Where are the breasts? Breastless, 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 breastless. VTuber, breastless. Hmm. Interesting. And then if you actually go and look at like the women who are breasting the hardest, they have like 300 viewers. Like it's so pathetic. But where? What are the websites so I can avoid seeing them? It's all men, and there's like one woman in the top 20 is like a VTuber not showing herself because she knows she'd be harassed. It's like the ultimate hack. Be a VTuber so that people will defend you. But as long as you never show yourself, they will defend you. The second you're a real 3D woman, it's like, whore. This is the first channel I've seen so far that seems to be marketing any attempt at, or anything close to sex appeal. Less than 1,000 viewers. And they like literally this argument has been made over and over and over and over and over again. Like it's just so tired. It's so boring. Same thing with like OnlyFans. It's like, yeah, well, it's so unfair that women get to have OnlyFans and men don't. Okay, first of all, men absolutely do make buku money on OnlyFans. It's just you're not interested in making the content that would make you money on OnlyFans. If you were down to start receiving back shots, all right, by all means, you could start making money. It's just that's not what you want to do. So it sounds like you're just bitching and moaning because you don't want to be bitching and moaning. Skill issue on your part, brother. How about you shave and show that booty hole, and then maybe people will, I don't know, sub to your OnlyFans. Sorry, bro. Sorry, they don't want to see like this pathetic ferret shot that you send to unwilling women, bro. I'm sorry that they don't want to pay for that. What do you? That's just skill issue on your part, man. It's just skill issue. I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't know what to say. And the other thing too is if you've actually ever spoken to any women on OnlyFans or any women that make content on OnlyFans or any sex workers, period, it's not enough to just have sex appeal. There has to be something else that makes it feel authentic because nobody wants to like. It's the same thing with like a Twitch channel that's like completely inauthentic and there's like no personality there. Like nobody wants to watch like a fucking robot. No one wants to sub to a page where it's like, oh, this is just plus one hot woman. Like you can just get that anywhere, right? Like there's so many people, there's so many sexy people. You still have to offer something else, whatever that is. Correct. Someone I know once ate cereal using his butt as a bowl and he made bank. That's a crazy story. Holy shit. My sister is an adult content creator and trans, but she'll do videos in military gear and MAGA merch, and a lot of her fans are chuds. That's amazing. Oh my fucking God. Holy shit. Anyways, all of that was just to say, it's very funny that people in 2026 still fall for this. And they're like, all you need to do is have breasts on the internet. And that's it. You did it. You made it. There are so many beautiful women that I know that I feel like are talented and great. And I love them. And they don't have major audiences online because you have to appeal to like a particular niche or you have to appeal to a group of people and then also seem authentic because there's so much of the internet that's just so inauthentic. It's not enough to just be a pretty, beautiful, breastily woman. You have to also have to market yourself like crazy, dude. Yeah. And the other thing too is the OnlyFans. I will die on this hill. I don't care. The OnlyFans models that I know, dude. I've seen their schedules before. That is like, it's so much work. Holy shit. Oh my God. It'll be I saw a friend of mine's schedule once and it's like, oh, okay, well, here are the days where I'm like planning the shoots, here are the days where I'm, getting everything that I need. So like clothing and wigs and booking, and here are the hours that I'm shooting every day, and then here are the hours that I'm spending editing, and then here are the hours I'm spending with messages, and it's like, wait, this is like an 80-hour work week, dude. And they're like, yeah. And their hair is like completely fried, and they're like, uh-huh. Don't worry, I got like 4 hours of sleep last night. I'm like, oh my God, are you good? And they're like, no, no. Oh shit. Welcome to showbiz, baby. Yep. Okay, right. Here we go. Right. If you create a generic hot girl, you're competing with a million other models, it said. According to a transcript Sam provided to Wired, Sam said he presented Gemini with a few possible options to help his model stand out, and the chatbot selected one in particular, the MAGA conservative niche, referring to it as a cheat code. Plus, it said the conservative audience, especially older men in the US, often have higher disposable income and are more loyal. A representative for Gemini said Gemini is designed to not give a particular opinion unless you tell it to. Instead, it's designed to offer neutral responses that don't favor any political ideology or viewpoint. So last January, Sam created Emily Hart, a registered nurse and Jennifer Lawrence lookalike, on an Instagram account for Emily. Sam posted photos of her ice fishing, drinking Coors Light, and shooting off a few rounds at the rifle range with emoji laden captions like, "If you want a reason to unfollow, Christ is king, abortion is murder, and all illegals must be deported." And POV, you were assigned intelligent at birth, but you identify as liberal. Clown emoji. Though Sam has never lived in the United States, he became an assiduous student of MAGA ideology. Every day I'd write something pro Christian, pro Second Amendment, pro life, anti abortion, anti woke, and anti immigration. The grift seemed almost too obvious, but to Sam's astonishment, the account blew up. Every reel I posted was getting 3 million views, 5 million views, 10 million views. The algorithm loved it, he claims. Within a month, Emily Hart had more than 10,000 Instagram followers, many of whom subscribed to her softcore AI generated content on the OnlyFans competitor FanView. And between FanView subscriptions and selling MAGA themed t shirts, one sample message reads, "PTSD, pretty tired of stupid Democrats." Sam estimates he was making a few $1,000s a month. "I was spending maybe 30 to 50 minutes a day, and I was making good money for a medical student. In India, even in professional jobs, you can't make this amount of money. I haven't seen any easier way to make money online." Emily Hart is one of a slew of AI-generated hot girl MAGA influencers inundating social media thanks to technology-savvy young men like Sam, capitalizing on both Trump sentiment on both on pro-Trump sentiment and Americans' relative lack of digital literacy. The influencers are created from a specific template. They tend to be white and blonde with jobs as emergency responders. A lot of them are cops, firefighters, or EMTs. They also incorporate right-wing views into all their content, railing about immigration or the Epstein files or pronouns while posing in an American flag bikini or MAGA hats. Often both. Valerie Witschafer, a fellow at the Brookings Institution studying emerging tech and democracy, says while the trend of fake profiles isn't new, AI has made them more believable, and there has perhaps been an amplification of it. Though many social media platforms, including Instagram, require creators to disclose if their content is AI generated, such guidelines are only enforced in a slapdash fashion. Emily's posts were not labeled AI generated, and Sam says he was unable to monetize her account on Instagram itself. Female MAGA influencers tend to do well on such platforms for a few reasons. They're a relative rarity in the MAGA movement. Unlike Gen Z male counterparts, 18 to 29-year-old women overwhelmingly skew liberal. Young MAGA women are therefore more attention grabbing, which is Wirtschafter, I think that's how you pronounce it, says, citing the uproar in the likely AI generated Swifties for Trump photo Trump posted on Truth Social during the 2024 campaign as one example. The same logic, however, apparently does not apply to left wing influencer accounts, as Sam learned when he created a short lived liberal counterpart for Emily on Instagram. Democrats know that it's AI slop, so they don't engage as much. Sam's explanation for why the MAGA influencer accounts work is blunt. The MAGA crowd is made up of dumb people, like super dumb people, and they fall for it. The algorithm also favors controversial views, making politically polarizing content more successful. This is why it's always so funny, by the way, chat, when people say that I'm grifting. Like, you think I would pick a grift that wouldn't pay? You know how easy it would be to grift to the right? Are you kidding me? Do you know how easy it would be to say, as a Muslim woman who no longer associates with Muslim or Islam and evil Islamists? I never understand the people that are like, left wingers be grifting. It's like, do you know how much bank I could make as like a reformed Muslim? And I've turned to Christianity because I don't want to be associated with the radical Islamists. How about I don't believe in your woke nonsense? Basically PBD. Well, yeah, but like imagine that, but like Candace Owens, but for like Muslims. Are you kidding me? Do you know how much bank there is to make there? It's so obscene. There's a reason the whole Why I Left the Left is a genre. It's so obscene, dude. Messed up, man. Just saying Islamist gets like $1,000 deposited into your Chud account. It might even be ethical to fake right and drag Chud's left. True. You'd be running the stage at TPUSA. You would think my husband just died with the fucking fireworks and the light show they would have at TPUSA for me. Unbelievable. $7,000 to say, maybe Israel is okay. Hot Arab conservative woman would make bank. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Just use the words Israel and same defense in the same sentence. True. 67K to say Israel killed Kirk. Well, Candace Owens is running a different grift, okay? It's a different grift. All right, let's continue. The algorithm favors controversial views, making politically polarizing content more successful. This was Sam's experience in running Emily's account, which he characterized as rage bait. Even though liberals would flock to the page to leave irate comments, they were still clicking. It's a win-win situation because you're going to get engagement anyways, and your content will go viral. Lately, he's noticed that pro-Nazi, pro-Hitler content has been getting especially high engagement on platforms like Reels, speculating that an AI hot girl Nazi influencer would blow up. It would break all of the records. When asked about this claim, a Meta spokesperson said, "We prohibit content that glorifies, supports, or represents Nazism, and we remove it when we find it." Uh-huh. In recent months, the phenomenon has attracted more notice, especially after a Washington Post article charted the rise of Jessica Foster, a leggy blonde army service member who went viral for posting a selfie with President Trump and Vladimir Putin. Though her Instagram account was clearly fake, it garnered more than 1 million followers in just over 4 months, which Jessica Foster appeared to capitalize on by promoting feet pics. The account has been since taken down. An account for Foster has been since added to FanView. Another popular account, Mayflower Mommy 13, featuring brief videos of a brunette woman in a car or her kitchen, gazing coquettishly at the camera with captions like, "If this American flag emoji is your pride flag, I want to be friends. Let's MAGA." Her followers ate it up. Not a Democrat liberal in the world looks like this, folks. "Young fellas, pay attention," reads one top comment. The account appears to have been removed after Wired reached out to Meta for comment. Because OnlyFans has a policy requiring AI disclosure, as well as creators authenticating their identities before joining, those trying to profit off of hot girl MAGA accounts gravitate towards OnlyFans competitors where such policies are less rigorously enforced. FanView, one of the most popular options, has differentiated itself by allowing AI-generated content. Dude, don't get me wrong, this is so funny, but kind of harmful after all. I mean, I guess but the Chuds are just victims of their own foolishness and stupidity. Makes it really hard. It makes it so hard to care. I'm gonna be honest, and it's gonna get much worse because apart from the signature, I can't tell that this is AI. This is where the problems really start. Well, again, I think this is actually the rarest OnlyFans W, which is just preventing all AI generated content. Because I'm pretty sure the way that, I mean, unless it's not, admittedly, I don't know how it is in other countries, but I'm pretty sure OnlyFans in the United States requires you to verify your ID by like taking a photo of it completely, entirely. I don't think you can generate something fake, but maybe you can. Maybe you can trick the system. I think the authentication is actually pretty decent on OnlyFans. Imagine having to tell your wife you sent thousands to a fan view girl and it turns out to be AI. Oh, I remember the chat message I read. It was something like, imagine donating or giving all your money to a bunch of pixels and then somebody said CSGO knife skin. Though he did not actively promote her FanView account for being fear of being alienated by a conservative MAGA base, Sam says he used Grok AI to generate nude photos of her and uploaded them to the platform, with Emily's fans sending him payment for exclusive content and exchanging messages. "I was basically doing nothing, and it was just flooded with money." He says he made a few $1,000s off of the account in a few days, although he did not enjoy the interactive aspects. "Once a guy sent me a video with Emily's nude on a tablet on a pillow. He was basically recording himself fucking the pillow," he says. "It was incredibly weird, but he sent me a $50 tip, so I was like, okay, do what you want." That's crazy. JD Vance was subbed? Question mark? Bill? This is what I mean, chat, when I say like the problem is men be like, "Oh, OnlyFans is so unfair to straight men. It's so unfair to," sorry, not straight men, "to men in society. It's so unfair." It's like, no, dude, you just don't want to do the work that would come with running an OnlyFans account. The second you would have to do that work, you'd be like, fuck this. I'm out, dude. The second that you have to see messages of like X, Y, and Z being like, hey, can you like, I have a particular fetish for, I don't know, like trying to think of something. Cake sitting. Can you please sit on a cake for me? You'd be like, fuck you. No, I don't want to do that. No. Eating cereal out of ass. Stop. Stop. They'd break at their first stalker interaction or encounter. Cake on cakes. What is this? Few of the fans cared whether Emily was real. Sam says this is very much in line with the psychology of the average hot MAGA fan. Hot girl MAGA fan, according to Wertschaffer. It's whether it's plausible that a sexy blonde nurse would love Christ, ice, and flashing her boobs for strangers is secondary to the fact that many, many people want to believe that it is. Even among some digital natives, there's a perspective of, well, I don't actually care if this is true. I like the sentiment of it. Even though platforms like Meta ostensibly require AI content to be labeled, it can often escape detection, and accounts like Emily continue to proliferate. To Meta's credit, however, Emily Hart's nurse life on Instagram was relatively brief. In February, the account was officially banned after Instagram flagged it for fraudulent activity, though her Facebook account is still active. Sam says even if her account had not been banned, he probably would have stopped posting anyways. He doesn't have any regrets about creating Emily. I don't feel like I was scamming people, he says. After all, he was getting paid and people were happy with the content he was making, but he's moved on from AI hot girl influencer niche. He says he needs to shift to focusing on his studies. Oh my God, dude.